Hello everyone, my name is Teniola Bamdele and I attend the Norcross location. I just want to testify to the goodness of God. He's been so good. He showed up and showed out in my life. I remember last year I lost my job due to COVID, and I applied to a lot of positions and companies, and I got rejected at some, and before I got the current job that I'm doing right now. So I have a supply chain background, and even when I was laid off, I took a certification course just for me to boost up myself and not just sit at home. So I applied to this IT firm and I got rejected. At the point I went through the first and the second stage, and I was told I don't have the qualification. At some point I even went through the third stage, and when I got to the final stage, the hiring manager told me, "Oh, we're sorry, but you're not qualified for this position." So I was like, you know what, enough of that. So I left it. And of course I have my job that I'm doing right now. So at the beginning of this, I'll say from the beginning of the first week of this month, I just got an email from the recruiter that reached out to me then, and she was like, "Are you available for a chat?" And I'm like, "Okay, for what? Because you already said I don't have the qualification, so why are you still coming back to me?" But anyway, she calls me and she was like, "Well, we have a job available for you. We know you don't have the qualification, but we want to give you the job, and we're not only going to give you the job, but we're going to give you the training on the job." And I'm like, okay. So she asked me if I want to go through the interview process, and I said, yeah, why not? So she sets up the interview process. I did the first interview, I passed it. I went through the second stage of the interview, I also passed it. And when I got to the third stage of the interview, the hiring manager, I would say that was the best interview I ever did, because it was just like a casual interview. We talked about so many things. We talked about our children. She talked about our boys not wanting to take a shower, and I told her about my son as well, that is always having issues taking a shower. But anyway, at the point she said, "So why this company?" And I said, "Well, this is a company, a reputable company and I want to work for this company." And she said something shocking. She said, "So what do you want?" Like, it was as if she gave me an open check. And I'm like, okay, what do I want? You should be the one telling me, okay, this is the role we're giving you. And she listed all the departments, all the positions, and she said, there's this, there's that, there's this, there's that. Which one do you want? So I just told her, I said, well, whatever position you give me, I'll take it. And she was like, okay, no problem. I will have the recruiter get back to you, and we'll take it from there. So I said, okay, no problem. And then the following day, the recruiter gets back to me and she said, "Congratulations, we are moving on with your candidacy, and we think you'll be qualified for this job." And I was like, okay. So they told me to go ahead and do my background check. They did all of that. My background check came back, and they gave me my offer letter some days ago. And even when I saw the title of the position, I was shocked, because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. This is a position that I never applied for. Even the ones that I applied for, I did not get it. But this particular position, I did not apply for. And not only that, the recruiter told me when she had reached out to me that they actually searched the job market and they couldn't find anyone that has a qualification that they're looking for, and they had to come back to me to give me this position. And I'm like, wow. And she also told me that the job that I applied for then that did not give to me, the person they actually employed for the job, they relocated that person to Washington, D.C. but now they need somebody in the Atlanta office. And I'm like, wow. I just want to give God all the glory. And I remember when it was time for the interview, Pastor Steve, I know, like 2 Sundays ago, he said, if you're looking to switch jobs, like the jobs are available right now. And I just immediately, tapped into that. And also, even in my small group, I know Uncle K prayed for those that are trusting God for something big. So I just want to thank God for bringing me into this family, because this is family for me right here. Thank you, Pastor Steve. I don't even know what to say. God is good. I just want to give him all the praise, because this is a girl with no qualification going to a career job, and of course the money is good. So I just want to bless God that, and not only that, I'll be working remotely from home. I just want to give God all the praise. Thank you, everyone.